EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the former Eagle and Lion who's back in the NFC North. It's DeAndre Swift. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. Play action. Here's Daniels. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. Give up the middle with Swift. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. 2nd down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settle it.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll have a Commander's first down as he gets this up to the 28-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. from the shotgun. It's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Escaping the danger and throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Swift gets it from the pistol. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. A play fake. Now Williams. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. First and 10 now from the 36. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And he's in. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Lots of space, past the 45. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. Oh, what is happening? It is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Washington. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard, it's Daniels. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Washington. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Two minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. The tight end Ertz in motion. Now Daniels. He's going to run it.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. And in motion is Brown. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
3rd and goal. third and goal. It's Daniels. And he's in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Seibert now for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders will take a 14-6 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions, and so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
They'll send him over to the left. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. What can they do here? This is third and forever. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Third and long. Here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
The score, Commanders 14, Bears 6.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Returning is Igbenogany. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Daniels. Will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They run over center with Robinson. Can't fault the effort. He got him a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage. On play action, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to have it just past their 25.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
To the left side, he's got Komet. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 1st down, it's Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Oh, big hole left side. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bears first down. To throw is Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. It's second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he will score. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Ray gonna return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he will score. Noah Brown, touchdown Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Seibert out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Moore going in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll tuck it and take off. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down. They'll look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is caught. What a throw. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Seibert now for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. First and 10. Allen in motion. Second and a yard. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's Williams on 1st and 10.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Carry that ball loosely, and it is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down. Another run here for Robinson. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
And he goes up top looking for Komet.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Chicago. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore, and it'll be second down. Williams to the air once more. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. Look at him go. He's to the 40, to the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way, a back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Oh, yeah. Darnell Wright. Guilty that time. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's gonna be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Inside the 10, it is caught. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. Here's third down and a few inches. The motion man here is McLaurin. Here we go. One final play. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.
And I just put my drink down.